Tony? Oh, Tony! Where's my sweet little boy? I bet you're off at some wild party, aren't you? I know you're getting older and want to develop your independence, but you've only just started high school. You're not allowed to go to that type of event, at least not without your mother around. I've got to make sure you're behaving yourself.
Mom, can you just stop being yourself for once? Don't worry about what I'm doing. I'm not at a party, really.
Are you being truthful with me? Because I've got to be honest, it's getting quite late, Tony. I know what you young kids like to do when school's out. Don't forget, I was in school once, too.
Yeah, Mom, I get it. You don't need to tell me. I already know what everyone else is up to. They're all down at the skate park having a drink. Only a couple of people are actually going home.
Well, there you go. It looks like tradition never really ends, does it? Everyone is still drinking at that skate park. You better come back home if you know what's good for you. I don't want you to ruin that smart, brilliant mind with alcohol. I'm telling you right now, there are a lot of things I love about your father, but there are also many things I dislike. And trust me, I'm pretty sure the alcohol contributed to the things that I hate.
Oh, come on, Mom. Can you just lay off already? I thought you knew me better. I'm not into that type of thing. I've got a goal I'm trying to pursue right now. I don't have time to waste drinking at some park.
Well, if that's the case, why are you staying out so late?
I've just got some stuff to do, Mom. Don't worry about it.
Don't tell me not to worry about it. I'm your mother, aren't I? And to be a good mother, I need to know exactly what's going on in your life. So, out with it. What type of trouble are you getting into tonight?
Mom, you're blowing this way out of proportion. All I'm doing is sitting in the library.
The library?
Yeah, I just need a little bit of peace and quiet. You caught me at a good time, though. I was a bit stressed out and needed a break.
Hang on a minute. Why do you need peace and quiet? Why not just come back home and study in your room?
Do I really need to explain that?
Yes. The way you're talking right now, it sounds like you don't consider home a place for you to relax. That's really hurtful, you know. I'm the one taking care of the place, trying to make it perfect for everyone.
Okay, well, you're not wrong about that, Mom. The house is good. It's always clean, and whenever there's a bit of a mess, you're on it quicker than a flight of food. Not only that, there's always food in the cupboard and the fridge. I can go home knowing I'll never be hungry.
Okay. Well, you see, I do a good job of taking care of the home, don't I? It's always in mint condition. I take care of everyone. I don't know why you're sitting there trying to complain about it.
Well, okay, the basics are all taken care of. But at the same time, it's still not ideal for what I need to do.
And what is it exactly that you need to do?
I need to study, Mom. I need to work hard. I need the best environment to succeed. Can you understand where I'm coming from now?
Okay, maybe. You're talking about having the optimal environment to study, but how could that not be at home?
Honestly, Mom, you're not gonna like to hear this, but it's just you and your behavior.
What? Me? What do you mean it's me? Are you actually trying to say that your mother is the problem? I've never been so hurt in my life.
Here we go.
This is the child I gave birth to, and he's talking to me this way. After all those years of pouring love into you, giving you attention and care, letting you snuggle up to me and telling you I loved you. And now you're going to spit that at me.
Mom, calm down already. Stop taking it so seriously. I mean, you're the one pressing me for answers, right? I didn't want to tell you this, but you're kind of forcing me right now.
Yeah, well, it still hurts, you know. Besides, you're not even giving me any concrete examples of what I'm doing wrong. It's like you said, right? I clean up everything, I cook everything. What What else do I need to do?
I just need you to calm down, Mom. Just lay off me a little. Let me develop a bit of independence.
Independence? Are you trying to say you don't want cuddles and kisses from Mommy anymore?
That's exactly what I'm trying to say. I haven't wanted that for a long time now. You know how much I hate it, Mom. I'm almost an adult, and you're still going on with that type of thing.
I can't believe you would say something like that. I know your best friend Michael wouldn't speak that way. He's such a sweet boy. I bet he kisses his mom up until this day. You could learn a lot from that young man. He's got a lot going for him.
Michael, I seriously doubt I can learn anything of value from him. But anyway, look, basically, I just want to be able to sit in my room and not be distracted. I just want to be able to focus, to think, you know? Before I put a lock on that room, you kept barging in, trying to spend time with me. It was really invasive. I wasn't able to get anything done.
Okay, well, look. Problem solved, right? I mean, we've got a lock on that door, and you get all the space you need.
You would think so, right? You'd think me getting my privacy was beneficial, but let's face it, Dad's not at home at the moment, he's away on business, and you're super lonely. You've got nothing to do. We even bought those cats for you, and you still feel lonely. You're constantly trying to get my attention, constantly trying to get me out of that room. I mean, I can hear you singing out there, Mom. I can hear you singing my name in a melodic fashion. Tony, Tony, Tony. You don't think that gets distracting?
Oh, come on! Are you really going to get at me for a little bit of singing?
Yeah, well, that little bit of singing that you do is incredibly distracting. I've already told you to stop it, and you don't.
I can't believe this. My little boy hates me! He hates his own mother! I'm the worst! I'm the worst mother to exist on this planet!
Okay, look, Mom, don't get the wrong idea. I'm not saying you're a horrible mom. It's quite the opposite, actually. I honestly feel really grateful that I have a mom that cares as much as you do. It's like you said, you poured all of your love and attention into me as I was growing up. That means a lot to me, Mom.
Really?
Yeah, of course. It's part of the reason why I am the person that I am today. But at the same time, some things don't last forever. Sometimes you've got to let the butterfly hatch from its cocoon. You've got to let me fly away. You can't keep howling on me to come back to the nest. Do you get what I'm trying to say right now?
Okay. I see what you mean. I'm just so sad my little boy is growing up so fast. I've always known that at some point he's just not going to want his mom anymore. You're going to get rid of me, right? You're going to find some beautiful girl and spend the rest of your life with her. All the hugs and kisses will be coming from her. The house is going to be managed by her. Oh my God, just thinking about it is breaking my heart. I feel like wailing right now. Wah!
That if someone doesn't keep stealing my girlfriends away from me...
What the? What's that supposed to mean?
You know what? Don't worry about it. I really don't know what to say to you, Mom. I mean, you're as old as you are now, but you still act like you're a little kid. Are you seriously gonna act this way even as an adult?
Of course I am. Ever since you were born, you're the only thing that was important to me. But you know what? You have a point. I get it now. I get that you need me to stay away from you. I won't do anything to bother you, son. I want you to have the best future that you can.
Thanks, I really appreciate that.
But anyway, let's go back to why you're at the library. What are you studying so hard for anyway? You don't plan on staying there all night, do you?
In all honesty, Mom, I do. I'm gonna do what I have to do here, and then I'm gonna come home, eat, then sleep. I think I'm gonna repeat this process until I finish high school.
Are you serious right now? Do you think that's healthy? I know how smart you are and everything, but I don't think you have to go to that extent. I remember back when I was in high school, I was one of the party girls you were describing before. Yes, I know it's hard to believe, but this old woman was at that skate park drinking. I went quite wild when I was younger. I remember the nerds in our class, the smart kids, the ones that could be described as you.
Thanks, Mom. Thanks for calling me a nerd. That's great for my self-esteem.
Well, yeah, you're my little genius, aren't you? Don't be embarrassed by it. Those nerds would study a lot at recess. They would just be in a classroom, in the books, taking notes on something. But even then, we saw them live life a little bit. We saw them in the arcade, playing some games, or they were going for a walk around the street. Their whole life didn't just revolve around study. They actually did some other activities, too. I think you just need to relax a little bit. There's no reason to try so hard. Trust me, you've got enough brains to secure a really good future for yourself. I don't want you losing hair before you're even an adult.
That's not it, Mom. Oh, you don't get it. It's not just about me having a successful future. It's a lot more than that.
Okay, well, what? What's so important then? What's so important that you need to be in that library staying away from Mommy?
I don't know, Mom. I don't know if it's something that you would understand. I've got this rival thing that I've got to deal with. I've got this guy who's probably even more annoying than you.
What did you just say? A rival? That's ridiculous. No one could ever rival you. The only person that could ever rival my son is that other intelligent boy, Michael. Apart from him, there's no one else.
Well, if that's the case, then who do you think the rival is, Mom? You pretty much hit it on the spot.
What are you talking about? Are you trying to say it's Michael? No, it can't be Michael. Michael's your best friend. You guys hang out all the time. There's no way that you two would get annoyed with each other.
Yeah, you really don't know what's been going on between us, Mom. We aren't little kids anymore. Things are different now. Our transition to adults is starting to affect how we interact with each other.
What are you talking about? You're not saying that you hate each other, are you? Come to think of it, there haven't been many sleepovers anymore, have there? He never comes over here, and I never see you going over there. At first, I thought it was because you guys were growing up and you wanted to develop some independence. I know how you boys are. You get very emotional at this age. But to think that you guys actually hate each other, that's just the absolute worst. You two are two peas in a pod. There's no way you could do something like that.
I know, Mom, I know. You sound very distraught about us not being friends anymore, and I'm telling you right now, I was feeling the exact same way. It's really a shame that we're not friends. It didn't have to be this way, but it is what it is.
Well, what exactly forced you guys to stop being friends in the first place? I remember how close you two used to be. You guys would stay at each other's houses, playing games, laughing, joking about things. You would even study and share the things that you learned together. The two of you were your own group. It was really sweet to see.
I know, it was special. There aren't many groups like me and Michael. If you think about how high school works, everyone groups up in a particular way. You've got the goths, you've got the jocks, you've got the cheerleaders. The nerds also have a group themselves, but considering what's happened between Michael and I, the two nerd groups have separated from each other. Now, instead of hanging out and enjoying each other's company, our two groups are kind of fighting against each other.
What the? That's just absurd. You can't let that happen. You guys are the nerds, right? You're the losers. You're the people that everyone looks down on.
Oh, come on, Mom. Lay off me already. I'm your son. You don't think I get hurt by hearing something like this?
Oh, I'm sorry, son. Look, you're still super cool in my eyes, so don't care what anyone else thinks. You only need to care about what Mommy thinks of you.
Oh, brother, give me a break.
But you know what I'm trying to say, right? You guys can't be segregated. You need to work together. What's this little feud between you and Michael? How did all of this start in the first place?
Well, here's the thing, Mom. Regardless of what you think, Michael and I were actually quite popular. I mean, sure, we're nerds, but not in the sense that we're dorks. We're socially calibrated and get along with everyone. We're just really smart, that's it. We don't do anything to particularly flaunt our intelligence either. People still like us at the end of the day. I mean, both he and I are leaders of some group, so we must have some sort of intelligence.
Okay, fair enough. You guys are still socially accepted. So what happened then? Why do you two hate each other?
Well, you're not going to believe it. It's the most stupid thing in the world. It all started with a little fleeting emotion that I had.
A fleeting emotion?
Yeah, I didn't tell you about this at the time because I hate how much you like to get excited and over-exaggerate things. The truth of the matter is that ever since we started high school, he and I have been more interested in girls. I mean, it's not something that we would talk openly about, but we definitely felt it. It makes sense, right? I mean, we're young men growing up. We're gonna get curious about that type of thing. Anyway, it wasn't something we discussed with each other, but one day I noticed that there was a particular girl who was interested in me. She was quite insistent on going out of her way to talk to me. I always found her at my locker waiting for me. It seemed like she really liked me.
Oh, isn't that cute? My little son having his first girlfriend. You should have told me. I would have given you so many pointers. You know your mother's been around the block, right? She knows exactly how a girl feels. I would have told you to treat her like a princess. You've got to be a gentleman. You've got to show some level of chivalry. That's the only way you're going to win a girl's heart.
Mom, with all due respect, I don't need to hear it. I don't want to hear it. If I wanted to hear it, I would have told you about it in the first place.
Oh, come on! This is the part of your life that I was the most excited for, and you're not going to let me have a chance to relish in it. Think about your mother's feelings every now and then. So what happened to this girl then? Are you two still dating now?
Well, not anymore. The thing is, word spread around school that her and I were dating. We didn't make it explicit, though. We weren't exactly walking around the school holding hands or anything, but we did hang out a lot. It didn't take long for word to reach Michael's ears, and when he heard it, he wasn't particularly happy about it.
Oh no. Don't tell me. He actually liked that girl, didn't he?
He sure did. Now, the thing with Michael is that he's a great guy. I've always been able to get along with him. He's got an amazing humor, he's super funny, and in some ways, his intelligence kind of amazes me. I always knew that I was smart, but every now and then he reveals something that is really interesting to me. He's an all-around solid guy, and I've always loved him for it, but he does have a dark side to him.
A dark side? I never would have imagined it. Think about every time that he's been over here. He's been so sweet and polite. I've always been curious about the parents that raised him. They must be doing a really good job with him.
Well, actually, it's just one parent, really. It's his dad, and his dad isn't particularly supportive of him. I've been over to his house enough times to understand that the reason why Michael is the way he is because his dad really puts him down. Michael is constantly trying to prove his dad wrong, to show that he is smart, to show that he can make something of himself. But because of that, I think Michael has a really unhealthy self-esteem. His dad has really destroyed that part of him.
Would you look at that? You have a lot of insight for someone who's still in high school. You really are a smart boy, aren't you?
Yeah, well, when you study as many things as I do, you tend to develop an opinion on these types of things. Not to mention that I've been looking into psychology recently to understand Michael a lot more. It's really sad to see, to be honest.
So, how does this relate back to that girl then?
Well, let's just say that his way of coping with it wasn't exactly the best.
What are you talking about? What does that even mean?
It means that him and I got into a fight after school.
You guys did what now?
Yeah, I know. I never told you about it. Once again, I didn't want you to worry, and I didn't want Dad to feel like he needed to come back from his business trip. But it's true. Michael and I had a little bit of a fight.
A little bit of a fight? How could it just be a little bit?
It wasn't too bad. Don't overreact, Mom. As I was dating that girl, I noticed that he was avoiding me. He didn't want to talk to me. There was something up with him, and I just couldn't pinpoint what it was. It was bothering me for weeks. Then, all of a sudden, as I'm walking home, he ambushes me. He pushes me up against the wall. He asked me why I took her away from him. It took me a while to understand what he was trying to say, and then I realized the girl that I was dating was someone that he liked. After that, I took a blow from him, and I was gonna return it. But then I realized I didn't want to hurt my best friend. I walked away, and we've been arch enemies ever since that point on.
Are you serious right now? Why couldn't you two make up?
Well, I tried to. I broke up with the girl. I wasn't overly invested in her in the first place. It seemed like she was the one that liked me. I was mainly dating her out of curiosity about what it was like to be in a relationship. If it meant that I could win my friend back, then I would break up with her if need be. So I did. I thought it was the right thing. I went to school the next day and told her that I couldn't do it. I liked someone else. She was pretty hurt by it, but we hadn't been dating for long. I think she understood. I tried to tell Michael about what happened. I told him that I gave up the relationship to have my friendship back with him. He didn't even look at me in the eyes and just walked off, bumping into my shoulder along the way. I think he made it pretty clear where we stood from that point on. There was no way we could be friends.
Oh my god. I can't believe I never knew about this. How did I not find out? You two got into a fight and he hit you, right? He must have been so bruised.
I certainly was. It was quite the sight to see. Thankfully, I got one of my friends to cooperate with me. I told him what had happened and the type of disposition you have. Knowing you would have exaggerated the situation out of proportion. It wasn't smart to tell you, so I stayed at my friend's house until it healed. I told you that we were having a really tough exam coming up and I wanted to study extra hard for it. My friend and I were going to work together. At least that's what I was pretending was happening. Thankfully, you bought the lie without being suspicious of me. Because of that, I've been able to hide this thing for so long now.
I can't believe what I'm hearing right now. That sweet boy, Michael. He must have been so hurt. But you know what? It's just one relationship at the end of the day. I hope he realizes that he's going to have plenty from this point on. Love does hurt, especially the first one. Don't think your mother hasn't broken a couple of hearts here and there.
Yeah, well, thankfully, I haven't had my heart broken yet. I can imagine that it would be an immense amount of sadness, but at the same time, I want to imagine that I'd be able to cope with it better. Honestly, if the same thing happened to me and Michael was dating that girl that I liked, I wouldn't hate him for it. He didn't even know that I was dating her in the first place. And you know what? I don't think the way that I would cope with that situation would be toxic either. I would probably just distract myself with studying to get rid of that bad feeling on the inside. I don't think that I would have done the things that Michael did and actually sacrifice a relationship with his best friend.
Then again, you didn't grow up in the environment that Michael did. I think you need to show him a little bit of compassion.
I'm trying, Mom, but it's really hard. Ever since then, he wants to compete with everything. There's this little subliminal battle between him and me. We're always trying to appear the smartest in the class, the most popular. At the moment, I'm kind of winning. I mean, we're neck and neck when it comes to our classes. We're achieving about the same, but at the moment he's still single and I got myself a new girlfriend, but I know that he's got eyes on her. I know he's doing whatever he can to take her away from me.
You boys. What the two of you are doing right now is just absolutely despicable. I mean, you're competing for the sake of hurting each other, not for making each other grow. And you know what? I feel sorry for whoever this girl is that you're dating. At the end of the day, she's just a tool in your little battle, right? She's just a toy for you to use. You don't actually like her.
Hold on a second, Mom. That's not the case at all. I really like this girl. I am so serious about her.
Are you really now?
Yeah, she's smart, beautiful, and possibly the easiest person for me to talk to. I really see her as my soulmate. I'm so serious, which is why I'm getting annoyed with Michael lurking in the shadows, trying to wait for his chance to pounce.
I can see that that would be quite hard to deal with. At the same time, she's a girl and she's going to have characters like that in her life, so it's something that you have to come to terms with.
I get that, Mom, but this is different with Michael, right? This is a guy who is going out of his way to hurt me, for me to experience the pain that he felt. It's so pernicious and evil. I really hate him for it.
Well, look, I don't think that's the appropriate response to Michael and his behavior.
Are you kidding me, Mom? After everything you've heard, you're gonna take his side? You're saying that I can't dislike the guy after he's gone out of his way to hurt me?
I realize that. But you just told me about his background, right? He's growing up with a single dad that doesn't think highly of him. I mean, that's a hard thing to deal with. You're lucky that you have both of your parents that love you. Think about how his psyche is going to be at the moment. I can't imagine he's feeling particularly happy with himself. If you were a good friend, you would do what you can to rekindle that friendship you have. Maybe eat another punch or two if it means getting through to him. That's what you've got to do the right thing, right?
Are you serious right now, Mom? Do you think that's the best thing to do? I think whatever friendship he and I had is gone now. He'd rather hate me than actually be my friend again.
Yeah, well, it's up to you to be the bigger man. Like, let's face it, nothing ever happens when two people are enemies, right? Think about the amount of good you two could do together. If you two work together, you could achieve so much. Way more than you could do separately on your own. Can't you see this as a real waste of opportunity?
You're not wrong about that, Mom. It's certainly not ideal. So you're saying that I need to be nice to this guy, right? I need to show him a little bit of compassion?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
You know what, Mom? It doesn't matter how annoying you are. Sometimes you have a glimmer of brilliance every now and then. I never really thought about it the way you did. I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna try and get through to him then. It's gonna take time, and like you said, I might have to eat a couple of punches. But if that means getting my best friend back, then I'm willing to go the distance. Hey, Backstabber, aren't you forgetting something? Is that you, Michael? It's been a while since you and I have talked. I'm really happy that you're reaching out to me, man. I know you might not believe it, but I missed you. Yeah, whatever. You and I both know what's going on. There's no way you miss me. I know you hate my guts. But don't worry, I reciprocate the feeling. That's not the way it is at all, Michael. Look, this little feud between us has been going on for a while now. I've been doing a lot of talking with people and a lot of thinking on my own, and I really think this isn't good for either of us. We should work to get along with each other. Oh yeah? You really think so? I do, like, seriously, even you must admit that yourself. You and I both know this isn't healthy behavior. You know what? Fine. How about you come over here then, Tony? You forgot your book and I want you to pick it up. But maybe we can get along as well. We can be best friends like we used to. You mean it? Yeah, just hurry along over here. I want you to be here as soon as possible. Hey, come on, what's the matter? Why are you acting all emotional? Don't run away so quickly. You were missing all the good parts. Oh, shut your damn mouth, Michael. I don't want to listen to you. What? Did what you see hurt you or something? Wow. Maybe you actually understand how I feel then, watching the person that you like being taken away from you. This is different, Michael, and you know it. How the hell could you do something like that to me? I mean, you actually invite me over just for me to see you and my girl with each other? And not only that, but actually doing it in the moment, kissing her right in front of me? You really are a piece of crap, you know that? Well, what can I say? If someone likes you, they can't really help it, can they? And she liked me. Oh boy, did she like me. She was so invested in me. Why would she do something like this? It doesn't make any sense. Well, there's a little bit of advantage when you're the best friend of the person you're trying to destroy. I know all your secrets. And you know what? I can fabricate them as well, and she'll believe me just because I'm your best friend. I made up a bunch of lies about you, things such as you cheating on her. She believed every single one of them, and she became emotionally attached to me. The moment I did something like that, it was quite easy to get my tongue inside of her. That was a memorable experience. Those lips have a particular taste to them. What was it? Sweet lime? You vile, vile creature! I hate you, Michael. To think that I actually wanted to get along with you. To think that I was just about to do something good and you go off and do this? There is no way that I can consider us friends. Don't worry, I haven't considered us friends for a long time now. You know what this means, right? There is no way that you and I can talk to each other. This is finished. We're done. Our little duo is over. I don't ever want to see your face again. I'm going to be actively avoiding you, forgetting that you even exist. By all means, go for it. But don't forget that we have this little rivalry. Don't forget that you're still in competition with me. To hell with your darn competition. I only do things for me from this point on. What about the girl? Don't you want to fight for her back? Don't you want to steal back what was rightfully yours? If she's going to make a decision like that and cheat, then why would I want her? She's made her decision. She wants to be with you, even if you're just lying to her. I don't want to think about her either. She's part of the reason why I just want to focus on myself now. You really are hurt by this, aren't you, Tony? Gosh, victory does feel good. I think I might celebrate by having another pash with your girlfriend. Can I just say something to you, Michael? It's gonna be the last time, so go for it. I honestly had good intentions of us getting along with each other today. I was thinking about it, and I thought that we could leave what happened in the past. I can never forgive you for something like this, though, and one day you're gonna regret it. You're gonna regret the fact that you and I couldn't be best friends again. Yeah, and you're gonna regret stealing that girl away from me. If you think it ends here, think again. I'm gonna be back to torment your life before you know it. Whoa. What the hell is going on here? Was what I saw today some sort of apparition or something? There's no way that what I saw today was real. Like, seriously? You actually went off and got married, did you? Is that you, Michael? I can't believe you're messaging me after all these years. You really have a lot of nerve, don't you? What are you talking about, buddy? No, don't give me that crap, Michael. You and I both know how it ended between us. We both know what you did. Oh, come on, are you serious right now? Are you still hung up on that, bro? That was ages ago. We were like teenagers back then. You can't get upset over every little girl that gets taken away from you. Yeah, well, that girl in particular wasn't just some normal girl. That was someone I was very serious about. I can't believe she would actually fall for you. To this day, it still amazes me. I don't forgive you for what happened. And you know what? I'm not really sure why you're talking to me now anyway. You won in the end, right? You stole my girl away from me. You were the winner, so just go off and live your lives without me. I don't need you to be bothering me. I've already moved on. Well, someone needs a lot of catching up on the circumstances, don't they? You think that we're still together, don't you? You'd better be. I'm telling you right now, you sacrificed this friendship for a really good girl. You better have done whatever was possible to keep her happy and have her by your side. How is she doing right now? Well, I'm not really sure, to be honest. I haven't talked to her in a very long time. In fact, up until this point, I didn't even have her in my memory until you jogged it. What did you say? Yeah, her and I broke up quickly after that debacle in high school. Can you believe it? No, I can't believe it, actually. Are you kidding me right now? You went as far as to do that and you just broke up with her anyway? Just what the hell are you playing at? Well, look, man, I don't really want to dwell on the past or anything, but you've got to understand the circumstances. I mean, I was only dating her so that I could get to you, you know? It was purely business, nothing emotional about it at all. You know what? If I thought that I couldn't hate you any more than I actually did, then I was mistaken. You really are a piece of crap, aren't you? So you just toyed with her emotions and her feelings just to get back at me in that way? How petty can you be? Well, look, man, I took that thing very seriously. And you know what? Maybe even to this day, I still take this feud between you and me seriously. If a couple of pawns need to be sacrificed along the way, then that's just the way it has to be. You really are a vile creature, you know that, Michael? I just don't get it, though. Why didn't she come back to me after you guys broke up? Surely she would have known that I still had affections for her. I don't know what to tell you, man. Maybe she just felt guilty. Maybe she didn't want to feel like a skank that was just sleeping around with all the dudes. I don't know, who cares? She's just some girl anyway. Don't you dare talk about her that way. I can't believe you would actually toy with her emotions just to get back at me. Oh, it is so pathetic. I feel like blocking you. Well, hey man, look, despite everything that's happened, I have somewhat of a level head. I mean, think about it. I was a teenager back then. I was quite brash. In some way, I do regret what I did. It's not easy being an emotional bomb that explodes at every second. But now that I'm an adult, I can handle this feud with you without it getting too personal. So this thing is still on, isn't it? You and I haven't talked to each other in years. I thought this whole thing was done. I thought you and I had both moved on. Oh, this type of thing doesn't end, Tony. I don't want you to think that for a second. This is an eternal thing. This thing is going to go on until the day we die. You and I are bound. From birth, we have been marked as rivals. I need you to understand that. What are you talking about, Michael? This is so petty and childish. We used to be friends. I mean, sure, I get it. If you want to have a little bit of a competitive edge with each other, I think that's great. Competition is the thing that's going to push people further, but it's also just getting ridiculous. It's such a toxic relationship. Think about how much better it would have been if you and I just worked together. I mean, we're two of a kind, aren't we? Why the hell should we be against each other? You know damn well why we need to be against each other. And I don't want to hear you complaining about the situation either. You're the one that started this. Here we go. You're gonna talk about that girl again, aren't you? Honestly, man, I don't know. Am I meant to be psychic or something? I mean, I know we're both incredibly intelligent, but we can't just develop psychic powers. If she meant that much to you, then how about you just be a man and vocalize how you're feeling? Don't you dare tell me what to do. But you know what? I don't want to talk about that stuff now. It's irrelevant. That's the past, and we need to look towards the future. I'm actually a little bit insulted. You actually went off and got married before me, didn't you? I thought for sure that I would be the first one. And not only that, but take a look at the woman that you're with too. She is quite the looker. Are you talking about the person that I was walking with today? Yeah, man, I saw it. You guys were in the gynecologist clinic, right? I know what that means. I know you were checking for a pregnancy. That's your wife right there, and you guys are gonna have a kid. Oh, really? So that's the conclusion you came to? That is really amusing. Don't try and hide it from me, Tony. I know you're trying to de-escalate the situation because you don't want a feud to go on between us. But I'm telling you right now, this doesn't mean a thing. It doesn't mean you've won. What are you talking about? I'm talking about the fact that you got a wife. I mean, sure, I know that you're sitting there up on your high horse looking down on me, thinking about how triumphant you are. But there's still a way for me to get back at you. And if I've done it once, I can do it again. What the hell are you trying to get at here? You're actually saying that you're going to try and get with this woman? That's exactly what I'm going to do. Well, allow me to clarify the situation for you then. Number one, the person that I was with today wasn't my wife. Number two, having an affair with someone is wrong. Cheating is one thing, but actually ruining a marriage? Are you really that evil? Well, hey, if it means getting back at you, then why not? And you know what? You can lie to me as much as you want. I know that person is your wife. You're just scared that I'm going to do something. Honestly, I really am talking to a child, aren't I? Did you just get dumb over the years or something, Michael? Well, well, well. I wonder how that feels, Tony. It must sting to have your wife do something like that, and not only that, but in such a short amount of time too. I really have to say, I don't know what is more impressive. The fact that someone who is married to you and devoted to you would actually cheat on you, or the fact that I can work my magic within a couple of days. I guess being in the position I'm in is quite attractive, isn't it? I mean, I work as an optometrist and I own my own business. I'm earning quite a bit of money. It's definitely more than wherever you work. Any girl would be attracted to that type of thing. Money talks, so I don't have to. What the hell did you just say? What are you talking about right now? My wife? You wouldn't happen to be talking about the lady from the other day, would you? Well, who else am I talking about? Michael, you absolute idiot! That wasn't my wife. I told you, didn't I? I'm not married to that woman. Huh? Well, if you're not married to her, then who is she? She's my work colleague. We were walking out of that clinic together because we just finished up. Are you kidding me right now? So you're not actually dating that woman? Of course not. Why would I lie about something like that? Crap. I thought for sure that she was someone that you were in a relationship with. Oh well, I guess I dodged a bullet there. I mean, I was thinking about it, and there was a part of me that felt bad about doing this with a married woman. Even a guy like me has morals. Yeah, well, I wouldn't be so relieved if I were you. Just because she's not my wife doesn't mean she isn't someone else's. What are you talking about? Well, here's the thing as it happens. She's a married woman. And not only that, but she's married to a very powerful guy. What did you just say? Yeah. You see, she works at the clinic, right? As it happens, she's quite a young employee, and she got very close to the director there. Those two hit it off quite well, and, well, you can guess the rest. They actually got married. You're kidding me. She's married to the director? Oh, yeah. I don't know if you've seen the man, but he's a very intimidating person. Not only is he incredibly wealthy and he knows how to use his money, but he's constantly going to the gym. He even goes to the gym that specializes in MMA. If he wanted to absolutely destroy someone, I wouldn't be surprised if he could. Yeah, whatever. I'm not going to believe that. You're bluffing right now. I'm being honest with you, Michael. You should have known better. You better pray that he doesn't find out about something like this. He would be absolutely livid. Well, this kind of sucks. I put myself in a disadvantaged position, didn't I? But I've got some very valuable information out of this. So you're working at that gynecologist clinic, right? That probably means you earn a significant amount of money, potentially even more than me. I guess this rivalry is still on. In your eyes, maybe it is. I'm just gonna live my life freely, though. I don't want to worry about this type of thing, Michael. Are you serious right now? You know what I did to you all those years ago, right? You sure you don't want to take revenge on me? No, I don't really. I've moved on. I've got my own girlfriend. I mean, it's not the woman that I used to be with, but she's still a pretty decent person. Really now? So you have your own girlfriend, huh? Well, thanks for the information. I wonder what she's like. We've only recently started dating, so I'm not too invested in the relationship, but she seems okay. She definitely likes the fact that I work in a gynecologist clinic. I think, just like you, she assumes that I'm earning a lot of money. You really do never learn, do you, Tony? You know who's on my hit list next, don't you? By all means, do your best.
Hey, babe. How was work? I hope I gave you enough encouragement yesterday to do your best at work today. We had a really fun weekend, didn't we? But now you've got to switch back into work mode and earn those dollars for our family.
How are you doing, Melanie? Thank you for the invigorating boost over the weekend. It certainly improved my mood for today. I'm really surprised at what you just said right now. You mentioned family? That's a little bit early, don't you think? We've only been dating for a couple of months.
Oh, yeah, right. No, you're not wrong about that. But at the same time, there are some things in life that you just know, right? There are some things where you don't need a lot of time to think about it, but you just get this feeling that it's the right thing to do. In all honesty, I feel comfortable saying family when it's in regards to you.
Do you really now? That's interesting. You must be the first girl to get comfortable that quickly.
Or maybe I'm just a girl who knows a good man when she sees one. And you know what? There's something I've been wanting to tell you for a while now. It's something I don't tell people a lot because it usually makes things really complicated for me, but I think it's time that you found out what's going on.
It sounds like you have a lot on your mind.
I sure do. I know I've been giving off the appearance that I'm just some average girl working in an office, not doing much. But the truth of the matter is that I'm actually incredibly wealthy.
Really now? I would have never guessed it. How wealthy are we talking?
I'm talking billionaire levels of wealthy.
Are you serious right now? I find that hard to believe.
Well, it's the truth. The fact of the matter is that my dad is a very esteemed real estate agent. In fact, he's got his own business selling houses, and because of that, he's accumulated a lot of money. At the moment, he has 4 properties under his name, and he's actually thinking about giving me one.
Oh, really? Now that's interesting. Luckily for you, you were born into a very advantageous circumstance, weren't you?
You're telling me. I mean, check this out.
Are you kidding me right now? Does your dad actually own this place?
He sure does. And you know what? He's thinking about giving it to me if I've got the right guy with me. And let me tell you, I'm pretty sure I've got the catch of the century. Does it get any better than you?
Well, I'm not really sure. Maybe, I'm a decent person. I've got a good job. I don't know what else I need to work on, though.
Trust me. I think you're the guy for me, Tony. I've got a really good feeling about it, but there's something that I need to say. There's a little catch to getting this house of mine.
Really now? What's the deal?
Well, the thing is that there's this little issue of an inheritance fee.
An inheritance fee?
Yeah, it's kind of like a tax. They actually put a tax on any money that you get from an inheritance. Did you know about this?
I have to say that I didn't. To be honest, I've never heard of this at all. Does this type of thing really exist?
It does. And the truth of the matter is that I'm just a lowly worker, right? I don't earn that much money. You, however, earn a decent amount of money in the clinic where you work. I know you would have the money to pay this thing off.
Okay, so you want me to pay this inheritance tax off then? Interesting. How much is it exactly?
It's about $100,000.
Wow, are you kidding me right now? It's actually that much?
I know. I mean, this is my dad we're talking about. He's a billionaire. He's got a lot of money. So, what do you say? Consider it a little investment in the future. Do you mind buying this house for us?
I don't really know how to respond to that, to be honest. You and I have only dated for a couple of months, and now you spring this information? You turn out to be an incredibly wealthy person, and now you want me to pay this weird tax thing for you?
Yeah, look, I know it sounds really suspicious, but it's just the way it is. I mean, if you think about it in the long term, look at what we're getting for the price that we're buying it at. It's pretty good, don't you think? Imagine living in a place like that for the rest of your life. What do you think, Tony? Are you ready to make the decision of your lifetime?
I swear I could do this 1,000,000 times over and it would never fail to satisfy me. I mean, victory sure does taste sweet, doesn't it? I know you've had your fair share of victories over me, so you would understand where I'm coming from. But despite all of that, this is a true victory right here. Oh boy, why do I get the feeling that I'm going to be deeply annoyed by this conversation with you? What do you want from me, Michael? I'm just here to give you a report, let you know what the state of things are. How's everything with your wife? Everything going well? I don't have a comment on that. Oh, really? I guess you don't really know what she's been up to, huh? It's hard to tell people how your wife is when you don't even know what she's doing, isn't it? Well, how about I tell you? Your wife has been cheating on you. She's been with me. Has she really? What a big surprise. Tell me what happened. How do you even know if she's my wife to begin with? Well, I'm very attentive to your lifestyle, Tony. I've got my own job and my own responsibilities, things that I need to do. But the moment that you told me that you had a girlfriend, I just had to find out. That's when I saw you guys on a date one day, a long time ago. I knew for sure that that person would have been your girlfriend. And not only that, but she was quite the looker too. You really got yourself a good catch there. So anyway, as usual, I worked my magic with her and I turned her against you. I told her all about the horrible things that you've done in the past. All those little secrets that you've told me. It was quite easy to turn her over. She was expressing how much she was dissatisfied in her marriage with you. Did she really now? Did she actually say that? She said that we were married and that she wasn't happy about it? She sure did. She said it many times. So her and I have been seeing each other behind your back for a couple of months now. We've been doing everything you can imagine. Kissing, dating, touching each other. And most importantly, we made a decision that's going to affect you for the rest of your life. She's going to get a divorce with you and in turn, marry me instead. What do you think about that? I don't know what to think, to be honest. Everything you're telling me right now is just way too overwhelming. I know, right? You must be really stunned at the situation. I know I would be. But anyway, there's the pesky issue of the house that you guys owned. I mean, she's almost certain that if it led to a divorce, that she would be the one that takes over the house. Because of that, she got me to dip into my savings and give her some money. She thought that with the combined money of hers and mine, she'd be able to convince you to get the hell out of that house and hand it over to us. Wow, so you guys actually plan on kicking me out of my own house, do you? That's right. This is checkmate. There's nothing you can do against this. I've completely won over you. After this, it's going to be really hard to get back at me, Tony. You're finished.
It's really disappointing to see you talking this way, Michael. I thought you were better than that. I didn't think that sweet little boy that I knew from a long time ago would actually turn into this type of person.
Who the hell is this? Who's talking right now?
It's Kelly, Tony's mother.
Is that you, Kelly? Oh, wow, it's been a long time. You didn't actually read this conversation, did you?
I sure did. Now, I've always treated you with a lot of love and affection, just like I did towards my son. I've always had a soft spot for you, especially after Tony told me about the situation with your family and your father.
That guy, I can't believe that he would do something like that. That little backstabber.
Don't you be calling him a backstabber, Michael. This is all on you. You brought this upon yourself. Now allow me to elaborate on what's going on here. Things aren't going the way you're assuming they're going.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, what I'm trying to say is, the person that is presumably his wife isn't actually dating him at all. They broke up months ago.
What did you just say?
That's right. You see, my son told me everything about this girl. He told me the weird request that she came up to him with. She said that she was very wealthy and she had a bunch of apartments that she would have to inherit. In order to inherit them, she would have to pay some ridiculous fee, right? Well, here's the thing. She doesn't actually own those apartments in the first place.
What are you talking about? That can't be true. She's wealthy. Her dad owns his own real estate.
That was all a ruse. You see, what this girl is doing is absolutely fraudulent. She'll date these guys that have a reasonable income, guys that would obviously have some sort of savings. She would entice them with this idea of them being able to live together. Once she has that money, she skips out of town with her real boyfriend and continues the process elsewhere. We found this out because my son came to me with her proposition, and I asked around. Being who I am, I have a lot of friends in the mother community. You'd be surprised about how much we gossip and find out about things. The moment I brought up this situation, they understood immediately what was going on. Apparently, they heard of someone similar having an issue, and we were able to get my son out of that as soon as possible. It's really good that he came to his mother with that issue.
Okay, so she's some sort of scam artist then? Then what about the money that I gave her?
Well, that's just the thing. You can consider that money good and gone.
What the hell?
She's already skipped out of town. There's no way you're going to be able to track her down.
I don't believe this. I can't believe this. Then again, I haven't heard from her in a while now. I thought something was up, but this pretty much confirms it. She's actually deceived me, hasn't she?
She sure has.
You have no idea how much this makes me angry. Do you realize what I've sacrificed? I actually gave up my house on the hopes that she and I would be living in that one. I'm basically homeless now.
Well, you get what you deserve, Michael. Maybe a little bit of pain is going to wake you up and turn you into a better person. Think about everything that you've done up until now. You went as far as to steal my son's girlfriend just to make him hurt. You then come back many years later to sleep with someone that was supposedly his wife. Then you try to do it for a third time. All of this was so that you could interfere with my son's life and make him suffer. If you ask me, you get what you deserve. And you also get what's coming to you as well.
What do you mean, what's coming to me? What exactly is coming to me?
You really don't know, do you? Do you remember that girl that you slept with that worked at the clinic?
Of course I do.
Well, here's the thing. She felt very guilty about what she did, and she confessed to her husband shortly after that. The director now knows about what happened between you two, and he even knows that you were trying to disrupt the life of one of his employees. He's not happy about it, and he's out for blood.
What are you talking about? What is that supposed to mean?
I'll let you use your imagination, Michael. You're dead meat. But I'll say this much. It's not going to be a pleasurable experience for you.
Oh, come on, don't say something like that. Do you know how terrifying that is? Tony already told me that the guy's absolutely jacked. He could really hurt someone if he really wanted to. Oh, please, you've got to give me some sort of sanctuary. You were saying that you loved and adored me like I was your son, right? If that's the case, you've got to let me stay there. Or how about you, Tony? Surely you don't want your previous best friend to get beaten up, do you? Even you aren't as evil as that. Oh, have a little bit of mercy in your heart. Stop this guy. Protect me. Tony? Kelly? Anyone? Michael did his best to hide himself away so that no one could ever find him. For the longest time, he lived under a bridge, hoping that a guy like the director wouldn't search for him there. Unfortunately, the director is very resourceful and managed to find him within a matter of days. When he arrived, it wasn't pleasant. Up until that point, Michael had been fantasizing about the types of things that could be done to him. He actually looked up MMA and saw the types of moves that could be implemented that would really hurt a person. He was trying to find counters to them. He was really afraid of this man finding him. Fortunately for him, the director had quite a cool head. He was definitely intimidating, but didn't harm Michael in any way. He just scared him enough to make him rethink his life and appreciate the people around him. After that, my mother started to feel sorry for him. As she said, she still had a soft spot for him and treated him like he was her son. Because of that, she let Michael move in with her, and she's doing her best to give him stern, strict love. She's hoping to change Michael for the better. I hope something like that can happen, but I'm really not sure if he and I can be friends after everything that we've been through. As for me, I was quite saddened by the fact that the person I thought was genuine about me was just some sort of fraud. I've met a lot of people, and there weren't many that I felt I could connect with. There weren't many people that felt genuine. I honestly thought that girl was someone different from the pattern. As I was just minding my own business, going to work one day, I actually came across the person I dated so long ago. She was the girl that Michael stole away from me. Her and I managed to catch up and talk about things. It turns out that it was exactly as Michael had said. She was ashamed of coming back to me after hurting me that much. She felt like she didn't deserve me. I respected her decision, but also felt very hurt by it. I would have accepted her no matter what. She was deceived by Michael at the end of the day. So now, her and I are actually going on dates consistently and getting to know each other again. I really hope that we can rekindle the relationship that we had so long ago.